Today we will be talking about the fundamental analysis, a quick fundamental analysis on Adani Power Limited or APL. Hello, this is SHALINI GERA, Senior Partner at Ingenetus. Welcome to School of Thought. It's a beautiful rainy afternoon in New Delhi and a lot of our viewers have spoken to us about talking on stock analysis. So this is going to be the first one for us. Today we will be talking about the fundamental analysis, a quick fundamental analysis on Adani Power Limited or APL. Now please note that this is not a stock advice from us. This is purely a fundamental analysis to tell you what is the process through which we glean our stocks. Now, first of all, about Adani Power Limited. Now, Adani Power Limited is the largest private thermal power producer in India. It has a 12,000 megawatt power capacity, which is coming from Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka and Chhattisgarh. It also has a 40 megawatt solar power capacity, which is coming from Gujarat. When you do the fundamental analysis for a company, we see four factors. Number one, the financial strength of the company. Number two, the valuation. Number three, the momentum in the stock. And number four, the inflows in the company. Let's talk about the financial strength of the company. I'm using a screener known as trendline.com. You can also use this for the process of your gleaning. When you talk about the financial strength, we look at the durability score, which is 75, which is a high financial strength over here. Now, scroll down to the bottom and move over to the actual balance sheet of the company. When you look at the revenue, you can see the entire 10-year data from March 2012 till March 2022. So when you look at the revenues have been growing from 2012 till about 2016. From 2016, they degrew till 2018, again grew till 2019, and again there was a period of degrowth from here. From 2020 onwards, they started growing once again. This clearly indicates the nature of cyclicality of the power sector and hence the stock too. Also keep in mind that from 2019 till 2021, there was a coal supply crunch in India, due to which the top line degrew. When you look at the bottom line or the profitability of the company has largely been negative in terms of its profit, and apart from 2 years, that is in 2014 and 2016, the company has been completely unprofitable. Coming on to the financial ratios of the company, it is no mystery that Adani Group is entirely laden with debt, but it is a good idea to analyze the liquidity ratios of the company. So when you look at the current ratio of the company, which is the capability of the company to service its liabilities using its assets, it should be largely greater than 1. But you can see that it has completely been less than 1 throughout the 10-year record. Moving on to the cash flow, the company's cash flow from operating activities is negative, which means that it is not growing cash from its core business activities. Moving on to the valuation of the company, the valuation score is low. It's at 38 out of 100. And this is probably because of the fact that the stock price has given 318% returns in the past 1 year. Still, when you compare it to various other companies, the valuation or the price to earnings ratio is still fairly reasonable. Now, valuation is indicated by the price to earnings ratio, which simply means how much is an investor willing to pay for 1 rupee of earnings of the company. So when you analyze the price to earnings ratio of Adani Power, you realize that the 12 months trailing PE is 16.23 as compared to the sector PE of 14.63. Still fairly reasonable as compared to various other Adani Group companies. Moving on to the momentum of the stock, the momentum is still very, very strong, and this can be analyzed from here. If you see the 1 year stock growth, this has been 319%. In the past 1 quarter, it has given a 56% growth. In the past month, it has gone down by 3.8%. In the past 1 week, it has gone up by 3%. So still, the momentum is very much in the stock. Moving on to the fourth and final factor, which are the inflows within the organization. You can see the domestic institutional investor inflows as well as the foreign institutional investor inflows. Since the past 2 years are largely putting in money in the stock, and in the past 1 quarter, the FII contribution has only grown. Domestic institutional investors such as mutual funds and insurance companies are not putting any money in the stock. So this was today's fundamental analysis on Adani Power. So our verdict is that due to the cyclicality of the power sector, as well as the largely unprofitable nature of the company, It is not a buy and hold stock for long. However, it can be utilized for short-term trading. Let us know if you would like us to talk about any other stocks in the future. Please do subscribe to this channel. Do share this with your friends and colleagues. It would mean a lot to us. We'll see you in the next one.